Hello and welcome back to my channel. Charles, a couple of days ago, was craving Snickers, weren't you?
I was.
And I spent the last couple of days perfecting his recipe. The trials we've had are very nice. The first one was inedible, but was eaten out of politeness, I think. And then the second one was nice.
It was nice.
Nice. So this one, the one we're sharing with you, I think is the one.
We need chocolate.
Dates, peanuts, smart price, Asda ground cinnamon, extra special vanilla bean extract. And that's it. Charles, what are you going to do? What's the first step? What are we going to
do? So the two steps are, first of all...
So there were 3 steps?
There are 3 steps. The first of the 3 steps is melting the chocolate. 200 grams of your vegan chocolate. And then this is going into a sal de bain. Bit of water in a pan.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, no, no. Oh.
Step 2 is to make the caramel.
Oh, this works really well. I was not expecting, what are they, dates or the other one?
These are dates. By itself it tastes a bit rogue, but in the context of the meal it works very, very well, doesn't it? Let's say 100. And these are just optional. These are just things I've added myself. A little bit of cinnamon, splashing of vanilla as well. So this is all going into a little blender. Do a little shake. Important thing to say actually is that dates have normally got stones in them. These have already had the stones taken out. And now I'm just going to add a tiny bit of water. And I've added too much in the past, so I'm just adding a tiny bit. And I'll keep adding to it. And the right consistency is, this is like the caramel bit of a Snickers.
We want it to be gooey.
I suppose it'd be a bit like meringue where you'd want to be able to hold it over your head, but I'm not going to risk it.
What is it?
Right, where's our mould?
When Charles says moulds, he means Yorkshire pudding tins. And when he says Yorkshire pudding tin, he means the broken rubber thing.
But you could use any shape you want. We did 6 of these in the past, but today I think I'm going to do 4 big ones. I'm going to do 3. 3 big ones.
Can we do that one? No.
No. 3. We're doing 3. Put some chocolate in the base of your mould. So this is just like the bottom of the Snickers bar. So however much you put in here is the thickness of one side. This is going to go into the freezer for, well, until it's solid.
So one point that me and Charles like to try and make is, because we get asked a lot, and I imagine if you are also vegan then you'll get asked this a lot as well, but what is the thing that you miss? I think it's quite important to know that if there is anything that you think you might miss as a non-vegan, then you can recreate it with vegan ingredients.
It's really easy. There are...
Why have you got like devil eyes?
It's really easy. I've just got reflective eyes, so the light's reflecting.
They go weird. Like, I don't like they've been drawn around but like with a biro.
It's easy being vegan. There are vegan alternatives for everything. Just go on YouTube and search for what you want with the word vegan, because I do that a lot.
Spends his entire life watching either guitar videos or YouTube. I tried to say the word vegan and I said YouTube instead.
Vegan cooking. There's a guy.
Yeah, vegan.
There's loads. Oh, I can't remember now.
It's so good, isn't it?
Oh, everyone. If you just search vegan cooking, he's the first guy that comes up. Like Welsh guy. Just smashes. Like I was watching a KFC sandwich this morning.
Anyway, Snickers. Where are we doing? How are we doing?
Look
at that. Solid discs of joy.
I probably made too much because I thought I was going to be making 4 and we're actually going to make 3 now because our thing's broken. So we're putting a little bit of the old, what do we call this? Caramel. That's what caramel. 2 more steps, just a little bit of peanuttage on each one.
The amount of steps has increased greatly since we started this.
Yeah, this 2-step cooking process. We're on step 10 now. And then final step is more chocolate.
So the peanut butter cups, no, the Snickers cups are in the freezer and will be in there for 10 to 15 minutes just until they harden up. And then, yeah, you're good to go. It's not really much cooking required, any cooking required. A bit of melting. Our Snicker cups are ready and we're gonna get them in the freezer and see if they are the best recipe yet. Oh, I do love a brown circle.
Careful.
This is the bit where you may break your mold. I'm gonna try what? These are just out the freezer, so I think it might be still a little hard. Let's go.
Focus.
It won't because my face is here. Your face is there now.
There are no faces here.
What do you think?
I like it. What do you think?
I think I prefer your last one in all honesty.
This is dark chocolate, whereas it was milk chocolate, but this is thicker, which is your problem with it. It was only half the size yesterday because I made twice the amount. Well, I preferred my carbonara today.
Yeah, Charles made a carbonara today. And it was really nice. And then he was all, do you want to film me making the carbonara? And I said, no, because it's the first time you've made it, and you've made these Snickers before, so I'll film that one because then, you know, at least you'll be good at it.
They're good! They're really good!
No, you are really good.
They're nice, you're just very fuzzy. They're too thick and the wrong type of chocolate for us, so she doesn't like them. My mother would love those.
Well, she can...
She would have them. We need like a catchphrase. Get vegan cooking. No? That's not what I'm like. Cook vegan.
We didn't really cook it, we just melted, so...
Melt vegan. Yeah? That's the catchphrase, isn't it? That's the one. Melt vegan. Melt vegan. That's it. That's definitely it.
Bye! See you later.
Bye!
Feel free to subscribe if you like, how would you describe this video? If you like...
Vegan Snickers.
Vegan, no. If you like...
More cooking videos.
Melting.
Melting videos.
Bye.
More vegan melting.
Bye.